Hi everyone, it's Brittany. Today I am going to be sharing a client's experience with all of you. I'm going to be reading an email from her because it's amazing. But before I read that email, I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory slash context because I've been working with her for a little bit. And so I kind of want you guys to get an idea of where she was when we started working together. So I'm changing her name, so we're gonna call her Betty, okay? So this client, Betty, had a story around money where money was always a really difficult thing for her. And so when we had initially met and started talking, she explained to me that she was in a situation where she was always needing to borrow money, take out loans, these kinds of things. She never felt like she had enough to live the life that she was currently living even, but on top of that, really living the life that she wants to live. So this client, I think she works full time, but she is also an actress as well. I'm pretty sure. She can correct me if I'm wrong here, but pretty sure that's what she had said. So I know for a fact that she's an actress. And she had explained to me that she was cast to be on a popular streaming series. I'm not going to say which one, but a popular streaming platform series that she was going to be on. And what happened was she got initially booked for 3 days on set, and then they came back and said that they were only going to actually be able to offer her 2 days. And of course, the character, my client, was feeling upset, frustrated, because this is what she experienced over and over and over again, whether it be, just before living through any sort of manifestation, spirituality spaces, but then also in the manifestation community where she would be able to, work on things to a point and maybe bring in a little bit of money here and there. But then it always ended up going the same old way with the same storyline playing out over and over again. And so because she has been resting as her true self, resting as awareness, simply just letting this character exist the way that she is, she was feeling really disheartened when here we go again. The character's getting let down again. She's not going to have the income, the money that she needs once again. She's going to have to ask to borrow money again. Like, what the heck? Why is this happening? But what she did differently this time is that she didn't try to figure it out. She didn't try to fix it. She didn't try to manage the character and the way that she was thinking or feeling. She allowed it all to be there, and she saw it from the truth. She saw that this was simply just another form appearing within her as awareness, the one who sees everything. And she left it at that. And then what happened is that they came back with not only more days, but 5 days. And this came with a 5-figure paycheck that my client was not expecting at all. So that's when she booked the session with me, and we talked about all of this. So after this session, which was so amazing, she sent me an email, and that's what I want to share with you all. So she said, "Thank you again for another amazing call." I'm going to grab my laptop here so I don't have to keep looking over there. Okay. "I'm feeling giddy and bubbly right now. Little update. I finally filed my taxes. I know, a little late. I didn't have the money to pay to get my taxes done, but with my last 5-figure paycheck that I mentioned, I was able to finally book an appointment. I got off the phone with the person who prepares my taxes and found out that I'm getting a $4,500 refund." What? I was so sure I was going to pay taxes and was actually quite nervous about it. But of course, I just let it be, and this happens. Crazy. Just another experience of sources flow, and I have to say it's the sweetest feeling. Totally. The money is fantastic, yes, but how I'm feeling in the space between moments is priceless. And then I sent her an email and I just asked her if it was okay that I share this with you all. And she said, absolutely feel free to share. I am definitely feeling true wealth, as you say, simply by sitting here and breathing. Even my breathing, I'm controlling less and less. Life is breathing me. That's where I'm feeling the flow. It's funny how just a week ago, I was still slightly outside looking in where I could feel you were. Now I'm in this space and it's so delicious and yummy. There's no words to really describe it, but the best words in the English dictionary. Yeah, exactly. It's really indescribable. It's difficult to explain. You're right. I'm not sure if you've done your video already, but I just looked at my emails from my agent. Okay, I was initially booked for 3 days on set, then it went down to 2 and ended up being 5 days. I think in my initial call with you, I had mentioned that I wasn't sure if the film business was for me. I was having a lot of doubts about it. I forgot to mention to you the other day that being on set those 5 days was the realization that life/source led me to this path for a reason. It was the longest I'd worked on a professional set like that with a fairly big budget. I loved being a part of it. On the evening I wrapped, the showrunner came up to me and said she wants to cast me in one of her future projects. She would have cast me for this show if it wasn't their last season. More than that, being on set, being an actor, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of waiting between setups where we're just sitting around, hanging out, and chilling with the other actors. But what I realized during that time, I was able to let go of Betty because I had to focus on being this character. I was actually playing 2 characters because I was the acting double for an actor playing twins. So if the camera was on her for one twin, I'd be acting as her other twin and vice versa. We'd be switching back and forth between characters all day, which was a bit of a mind, you know what, with lines, but we got through it, cracking up when we messed up. It was so fun. That's amazing. What I'm trying to say is that being an actor on set, I didn't feel solid. I was constantly flowing between characters, including Betty. That's when I was able to loosen my grip on Betty, the character, and I was okay. Actually, more than okay. I started to really feel that sense of fulfillment, that each moment is complete. I did feel this in my first theater performance years ago, but I wasn't sure what I was feeling then. But it's what has kept me in this field all this time. Acting has always been a spiritual experience for me, and now I can articulate why from being on those set 5 days, armed with the knowledge I've learned from you. I know you are a reflection of me, you are me, and I am you. I have to say, I so appreciate the reflection you've given me through your videos and our coaching calls. Amazing. First of all, thank you so much for allowing me to share this with everyone. And thank you for being you. And thank you for sending that amazing email. Guys, I really just want to emphasize the fact that nowhere here did she try harder, effort more, try to figure it out, do some sort of step-by-step process. None of that. The only thing that she did was over and over and over again, allow the character to show up in whatever way that this character is showing up and not try to do anything with it, not try to fix it, not try to change it, not interfere, not even trying to go into the, oh no, it's okay, everything's going to be okay because things always work out for me in the end and I know I'm always going to get what I want. None of that. It's okay if that appears. It's okay if that happens. What I'm saying is the only thing that matters here in any of this is seeing the one that's reacting, seeing the one with the story around money, seeing the one that's panicked, frustrated, triggered, whatever it is, simply just seeing from your true perspective, awareness, I am, the stillness that is always here, completely unmoved, unchanged, regardless of what this character goes through and feels and thinks at any given moment. And when you simply see from that place, you allow the space for these filters that the character uses to truly mask your fulfillment, mask what's always been here. That's all that's happening. It's not like you have to manifest money or manifest yourself into this XYZ type of life. It's not that. It's that you have always been here, full, whole, complete, as who you truly are. I am. And from there, we just allow the space for the filters that have been filtering out that fulfillment, because this character is based on lack and separation. So those filters that filter out the fulfillment, filter out that wholeness, they start to fall away and dissolve. And when that happens, what's always been here is able to be seen, perceived, experienced through this character. Okay? All right, guys, thank you all so much for being here with me. Thank you to my lovely, lovely client, Betty, you know who you are, for allowing me to share this. I am so happy for you. And yeah, guys, I really just wanted to share this with you so you can remember that none of this needs to be difficult, truly. When we try to measure what's happening by using circumstances, by using the character, their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences, that's when things feel difficult. That's when we feel stuck. That's when it feels like something wrong is happening. But when you simply just allow everything, you give the space for that grip to loosen on this character. And what is there has always been there, that true wholeness and fulfillment that you are. All right, everyone. I love you all so, so much. I hope that you all are having an amazing time, holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate, if you celebrate at all. Just hope that you guys are having a wonderful time with family and friends. And yeah, I hope to see you all soon. I have some free time coming up to be able to film for you all, so look out for that. But as I always say, the holidays are a really busy time for me with my family and everything that's going on, my kids and all of that. So yeah, just be patient with me. I will post as soon as possible, I promise you. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all to everybody who is here, who comments, who supports me and reaches out to me. I love you all so, so much. And yeah, I will see you real soon.